Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the GroceryBoiz channel for another peer review stream. And today we have a very special guest all the way from down under. We got the boy PhaseOne, who is here to show off and announce his brand new label, Sounds of Mayhem Records. JT, I think we have a little video, so why don't you get started with that?
Chunky.
So, Graham, PhaseOne, first off, congratulations on announcing the next part of your journey as a musician. Why don't you tell us a little bit more of Sounds of Mayhem?
Phase 2, if you will. I've been doing these mixes for the last 3 years called the Sounds of Mayhem, and they've been like a really fun thing to make, but like obviously like it's just like for the fans, and I didn't really get anything in return for it really. So me and my manager were talking one day trying to think like how can we make this more beneficial for us in a sense, and we're like, well, seeing as the all the songs in the mix were all unreleased anyway, we're like, why don't we sign those songs? So it kind of started as like a joke to start a record label, but then like fast forward a year, here we are. But yeah, it's a crazy thing, but we're doing it. The thing you just heard is our first release. It's just like a little compilation. We just posted the lineup, so we've got songs from bloody. Who we got? Me. There's one song from me, obviously. We've got a song from Genie and Dino Shaddix. We got a collab with Frank Zuma from Sum 41 with Francis Durrell.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Then we got Bainbridge and High Zombie Slapper. That drum and bass one you heard is Neotech and Yussie, the Aussie boys. There's also Avion and what's his name? Deviate. They're also Australian.
Oh,
So
We love Avion and Deviate over here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
GB.
yeah. It's kind of cool because we got like I think like 5 Aussie artists on this thing, which is really nice. Pushing
Oi!
That's right.
Oh wow!
Hey, yo,
we're
shout
almost
out
at
to
a
everyone for
hype
the
train
sub.
almost?
Yeah, the hype train. Holy shit.
What the fuck? All right, yeah. We got
super excited.
Well, Graham,
That's
we're excited
rad.
to have you as a guest this week. So, without further ado, let's get into these peer reviews. And who knows, you might be able to pick up some tunes for Sounds of Mayhem Records.
Please.
first up. We got Noisy Boy. Shout out Noisy Boy for the gifted sub. We got Noisy Boy, Dark Mage, Skeletor, Semi, Smileys, BBX, Spider, and Clayface all gave out community subs.
I thought that was like this fucking collab tune. I was like, nigga.
Mega collab.
No, all the subs to start off the stream. They're insane.
Dan with the 5 gifted subs. Yo.
Oh, franchise Dan.
Franchise Dan.
Did you send some mob ties in, Dan? All right, let's get right into this Noisy Boy.
That was tight. I love that.
I was sick. Yeah. Honestly, I could swap the drops around. Have the second drop first. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a slapper.
Catch the excitement up front.
Yeah. It's bad though.
Agreed. I
Yeah.
also really like the fills, those little like chords going on in the fills.
Yeah. That's tight.
Okay, so I like how it's called Death Rave and the intro has the old 90s feel to it. I think that the second 16 bars of the intro needs a little bit more variation because I found myself getting a little bit bored during the intro part. And then what you did with the bridge, I really liked. I would actually like to see that bridge come in between the intro and the initial drop because I feel like as it currently stands, that drop does kind of come a little bit out of nowhere. And it would hit a little bit harder if you teased it. And I feel like the way you have the reverb pan going on the bridge would be the perfect introduction for that synth into the initial drop. That being said, I do highly agree with Graham. I think that the second drop should be first. But not only should the second drop be first, the B section of the second drop should be the initial drop and then go into the switch afterwards. And I think that should be your first drop.
There you have it.
JT.
I mean, I pretty much agree with everything that they
Yeah,
said.
pretty
Yeah,
much,
like
yeah,
I mean, but yeah, like
Really,
everything,
like it.
like the song itself, like it was very pretty. Like everything's sound. Also, fucking insanely trying to get this queue going because we're already at a level 7. Goddamn, we hit a
can
level.
hit that.
I didn't know we could hit that, but we did. We hit a level 7 hype train.
Level 7.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Also,
that good?
Shout out
Yeah.
yeah.
I have no idea. I never use this shit, so I have no idea.
Shout out everybody for the subs. Y'all are
I thought-
insane.
I thought 5 was the limit, but I guess
Yeah.
Dark Mage, if you can type your email in chat so I could get you.
Question for everybody on the board. Were you able to hear the sub that well, or was it kind of like drowned out?
But
I could hear it. I mean, it's like a SoundCloud. Like
I feel like
you're getting pretty like low quality fucking like streaming anyway from that. But I could hear enough.
Yeah, I feel like a splash of warmth on the sub can go a long way because like there's just a little emptiness. I hear it primarily on the first drop where like there's just this space that like is really present and noticeable, but I feel like that space can be filled up just by warming the sub a little. But this could also be this could be one of those things where you're making this like probably like D sharp or maybe even D. So my headphones do have problems picking up those frequencies on when it comes to sub.
What headphones do you have? You got
I'm listening on my Audio Technicas right now.
Okay, yeah. Are they MX50s or whatever?
MX50s, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, also
Same.
we had an anonymous gift. Oh, Mr. Nice Guy. That was the anonymous. Who's the was somebody anonymous?
Wait, is Noisy Boy even here? Because we're giving this nigga like fucking prime.
Yeah, he was the first one to do a fucking gift up.
Oh,
Noisy
yeah,
Boy.
I enjoyed that tune a lot, Noisy Boy. The bridge was probably my favorite part. The way it came in was nice, and just the swing that it had, the swing that bridge, and then like the B side of the drop has, like I enjoy a lot. Like
I was a big fan of the double time, the second drop.
Hell yeah, I'm giving this one a cart.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a cart.
So wait, what happens? You put it in the cart.
Yeah, if you give it a cart, that means you fuck with it enough that you would either listen to it on your own, play it out yourself, or like that you all around think it's a good song.
You're checking out with the song.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Wait. All right.
Yeah. Despite all the tweaks I recommended, I do think this is a very solid track, so it gets a cart.
Sweet. Yeah, you Noisy Boy.
So wait, Graham, is that a cart from you as well?
That's a cart.
Oh, first
Golden card! Golden card to
go.
start the stream. All right. Next up, we got Dark Mage. Oh, it's a Dark Mage alt account. It's the alt account. This is
That
gonna be
fucking
good.
picture.
Oh man, I
That's hilarious.
Lol.
Wheel. Wheel it, wheel it. Chat says to wheel it.
Wheel it. Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I like the picture.
Yeah.
Unironically. The laser is so good.
I actually hate how much I enjoyed that. Jesus Christ.
Like, cause you just hear like the first fucking part, and be like, what the fuck is this? And then like it drops, and you're like, all right.
I would actually play that out live. Literally, like, I think my only criticism for this track is the laser is a little bit loud in comparison to everything else. So either bring that down or bring the laughs up. But like, literally, I know this is a piss take track, so there's probably like the probability that you made that laser just obnoxious to like emphasize the piss take. I respect it. This is a fun tune. I would play this live. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is one of those meme bangers, bro. Like that fucking the drop, just the way that you use the laugh in the drop with like the flow of it is so tight. Like it just has so much flow to it that it's like really hard to not bob your head to it and just smile and fucking get into the groove with it. So kudos to you.
Yeah.
The sub sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sub's fat, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the laser, but I think it's meant to be bad on purpose. So
The
Yeah.
laser is so funny to me. It sounds
yeah.
like, sounds like Galaga.
Oh god, guys. Someone clip this and then make a Galaga edit to that song. I don't know.
Bring
bring
meme step
bring
back.
meme step back.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
I have
it's just
no problem.
fun.
Exactly. I have no problem with intentionally bad songs as long as they're done well, and this is done well.
Mm-hmm.
React official asked if Sounds of Mayhem is accepting demos yet.
Yes. Demos at soundsofmayhem.com.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a full song, so I can't give it. I'm not gonna give it a full heart, but
I'm not. Yeah, it's not going to cut for me.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'll fucking put that image in the car, but the song.
Yeah, I can't give it a card because it's not a full song and because it's a piss take meme song. But
I don't know. Pistic meme songs can
I
get
mean,
a full card.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. It was just not long enough. If
Honestly,
it was a full song, but I don't know if it should be a full song.
I don't think it should be a full song. I think it should end right here at the end.
Yeah.
Of the movie. I respect the piss so much. I'm gonna give it a cart.
Nice. There's a time and a place.
Oh,
Like
man.
I could see myself dropping this at like a major festival, be it like Lost Lands or Summoning Fest or fucking EDC, just out of nowhere, and then everyone will be like laughing and headbanging at the same time.
All right. Next up, we got Skeletor.
Remember when Skeletor first started dropping tunes in here and Cam was having an aneurysm trying to pronounce his name?
That was me.
JT.
That was me. Skillix, yeah. Skeletor.
There you go.
Gutless. Skrillex Tor.
Skrillex store.
Gee,
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was cool. That's all right.
That's fat.
you want to go first, Graham?
Build up was really fucking sick. Drops are sick. That vocal, I don't know, like at times it was cool, but at other times it made me just confused as to what was going on, especially in the intro. Like it's all kind of like glitchy and stuff, which I get, but like it just kind of makes it feel, I don't know, confusing. That's yeah.
Feel that.
Yeah, but like the drops are fucking tight. Second drop, it's max.
That bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he brought
The
the
drum
metal,
good stars in it.
metal
Yeah,
bridge
yeah,
in,
yeah.
it was super tight.
That was nice. Yeah.
I really liked in the first drop you had like the super subtle sustain going on, and then I like that in the second drop you just brought like an even more insane sustain in. Like you just brought the heaviest like wall of sound like ever. That shit was tight. I enjoyed that a lot. I do agree with Graham on the vocal being a little bit confusing at times, because I did feel the same way in the intro, but then once it like the drop hit, like it worked.
Shout out to Kizilitin. I don't know how to 5 gifted subs. I'm gonna have to type that in to find your name on fucking. The only person I don't have in queue is Jwonk Dub. I couldn't find your email. Jwonk Stub. If you can type email at fucking sent a song. Oh yes. Holy fuck.
Skeletor, honestly, I'm gonna kind of disagree with everyone else on this, and I think the reason why the vocals feel out of place, there's 2 reasons. My mixdown feedback for this track is just way too much white noise. Like, you need to tame that shit, my guy. The high ends are harsh. But the flow on this is the most interesting forward-thinking flow I've ever heard from you, and this will be my favorite Skeletor track when it's done. I think the vocals are also so distorted that they kind of blend in with everything else that's going on in this track, what makes it hard to find a distinction. So if you clean up the synths a little bit and then make the vocal a little like clean up the vocal and the synth, you know, because right now they're like both clashing in the fucking same frequency range. But I think I would love to hear that vocal come back in on that fucking switch that you have, like that super heavy switch you have. That's the B section for the first drop. If the vocals came in right there again, I would lose my fucking mind and I would break someone's face. Like I would not be held responsible for my actions. That being said, I know you were a little skeptical on the second drop, and like, brother, I think the second drop is perfect as is, and I frankly even like the super abrupt ending. I feel like it fits the overall theme to this track, which is just well orchestrated chaos. I think one other small thing, I think the fake out on the first drop could be half as long, and that's it, dude. So tame the mix down on the vocals and the synths. Bring that vocal in on the switch, like on the breakdown section of the drop, and then make the fake out half as long.
Agree.
I
mean, I don't know what else to say.
I said
like,
what I liked. Yeah, I give it a card. Oh wait, actually, yeah. I'm gonna give it a card. I'm gonna give it a card.
Why are you gonna hold it back?
Because I was gonna say, is it a full tune? But
yes,
honestly, like
it's a full song.
It's 3 minutes. I meant like a fucking minutes. What do you mean? Is that a full tune? Shut up,
you're right,
bitch.
You're right.
Just because it ends abruptly doesn't mean it's a full tune.
No extra. No
well,
15-second extra little. Give me some more guitar.
Real quick, want to say what's up to the homies at 11,000. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Bypass Audio? I'm going to assume that's Corey. And personal homies of mine in the chat, JoJo Greens and BBX. I see you. Fucking love you guys. Thank you for showing up to the stream. I will also be giving it a cart on that note. Just please tame those high ends, bro. It's really harsh. Really harsh.
Yeah. It might go off on a live setting. But yeah, cart. Gold cart for Skelly.
Yeah.
Hi, Tabitha.
All right. Fucking chat wanted a Q check. All right, so we got Semi up next, then Smileys, then BBX, then Spider, then Clayface, then Mob Ties, Womp, Stains, unfortunately, and Islander. Look forward to that. Azrael, Mr. Nice Guy, Astrominate. Oh, he sent in the same. Astrominate, whip again because Sweet Tooth didn't listen. I'm gonna record vocals tonight. Nodi, Base Galaxy, and Kizzle.
Ooh, I'm excited. I just know we got some heaters.
And the super villain. What song do you want to play? The super villain?
It's a little guy tune.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll play.
Yeah, we can play some little guy.
That's gonna be that's gonna be. Because where did he?
Corey, my fault. I have not recovered from Florida yet.
All right.
I have so much I need to check. But JT.
Next up is also his.
Ooh, semi-tunes. Doubling. We've only been through. Was this the third tune? Second tune?
Third, fourth. We're taking our time tonight. All right. SFC 04.
Niggas get on y'all ass, don't play with me like gang. Tryna gossip on the box like y'all ain't say my name first. He a junkie, he ain't shot his gun, yeah, he blame first. Shot a video and had him shoot out in the same shirt. What you know about popping out and trying to hit they face first? They like spark your ass be tripping, better put your case first. Choking who I heard the ones, niggas better play slow. I don't want no niggas who you catch, I want the one I pay for. We on this ante in the A, you see how long they stay for. Ain't no hotel room, we pop outside the high with Dracos. Hellcat, they get off any scene, the police chase those. Trolling ass, we shot your homie, we know we can take those.
Bro, these drums smacking.
Rest in peace to Cooper. I jumped on the school bus and I had Ruger. Always drunk a 8 act, I never drunk a cooler. They get your location, they might pop outside in Ubers. But it's good for you, jump in the streets as a hooper. I knew this shit no matter, I took a shower with a Cougar. Bring him my retirement, he gon' kill you for that moolah. Catch him in the morning, wake him up, that boy rooster.
That right there should be the fucking intro. That outro should be
Yeah,
the intro.
that was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
The flow on that shit.
yeah.
I didn't like the snare. Didn't.
Which one? There were 17.
None of them. I think it should. I don't know. Maybe just claps instead. The snare felt like a vengeance snare or something.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
disagree. I like the snare. I'm gonna disagree. I even the one that Devin said he didn't like. I liked all of them. I enjoyed it.
Now okay, here's the thing. It's not that they're bad snares, but the thing you have to understand for rhythm, like you do not want brosep. Okay, not like it's
Yeah.
not a definitive truth, but 9 times out of 10, you do not want a brosep snare for rhythm. You know, like
Yeah.
there's
Fair
parts
enough.
where you brought in a heavy clap snare, which had like a lot of transient on the tail, which is a really nice switch. But to start off, you should just have a simple clap. Simple
Yeah.
clap, baby. Simple clap, baby. That's like literally, that's all the feedback I have on this.
Yeah. That was my thought as well. Just clap.
Interesting. I like it though. That was a
10
cut.
claps later.
Yeah.
10 claps. You're right, Sound.
The flow is cool. I think maybe like the mid range could use a bit more like distortion, maybe like tiny bit, but good flow, good basses.
Late. Subs.
Did Dan
Mhm.
did Dan gift those 10 subs?
He gifted 15 so far. Going insane.
Yeah, Dan wanted to cut the queue. That's why he gifted an extra 10.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
Because
dance.
he had to
Dan,
go somewhere.
Dan's cutting the
Has
queue. All right,
Dan's gonna play it well.
That one's. I'm giving that one a cart though. That one was fucking.
Yeah,
that was
that was
bouncy
tight.
as hell. I enjoyed the sound design
it
on the
had
Square
hella
4.
flow.
Like,
That's a card.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
some
it.
times where the flow drags on a bit, but I feel like I can fix that when I hop on the track. And the reason The reason I'm saying that so confidently is because chat. If you weren't paying attention, he was looking for someone to collab on this, and me and Semi are overdue for a collab, so I'll hop on this. But yeah, I can fix the flow a bit and the drums.
Nice.
All right. We got
The
mob
fucking
time.
photo. The photo is Dan. It's literally Dan.
Bad job.
Is drum and bass? Or is it?
I'm hoping so.
Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. It is.
Oh!
Wheeling that back.
Oh, I'm sad it ended.
You guys are on to some.
Yeah, that was tight.
It's cool.
I like that nice little drum, that like drum and bass Reese you got going on there. It sounds nice and sonically pleasing to my ears.
Yeah, the switch up is cool. I like that. I think I'd like to hear maybe a bit more like harsher side chaining. Feels like it doesn't really cut through enough, in my opinion. And the kick drum doesn't feel drum bassy enough. It feels like a dubstep kick or something.
Yeah, I feel like I really like the synth work a lot. I like the synth work and the flow.
Seems both cool.
Dan, I'm actually proud of you. This is just miles better from the tunes that you were sending us like a couple of months ago. So huge step up. My problem with this is the drums in both mixdown, side chaining, and use of drum samples. I feel like the cymbals in the background are a bit washed. I would like those to be a little bit cleaner because, like, for me, drum and bass is all about drum samples, you know? And
Yeah.
these ones could just be better. But this tune fucks. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Also, I wish I never taught Cam the phrase sonically pleasing.
Fuck you.
Mutilate official.
MC
Hell yeah,
Cam
but
do.
I really enjoyed
Stance. What are you saying?
He,
Stance.
he basically just called you a fucking monkey.
Oh wait, Mutilate, you didn't even send a tune. Silly little guy.
No, Mutilate, I definitely do remember you from the Phoenix Raceway. Absolutely killed your set, brother. And I respect the gains, brother. Respect the gains.
Yeah, I like that a lot, Dan. You guys are fucking really doing it. Like putting in work.
Yeah, very proud of you, Daniel-san.
Yeah.
That one needs more song though.
I definitely needs my song. Next up, Smiley's ID.
Get it.
That was fun. That was tight.
Yes, you can submit a tune.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Oh, nobody with a 5 gifted.
Get it.
This is so fun to listen to.
That fade out.
So someone in the chat had said that the fills were like the best part of the tune.
Nigga, that was me.
Oh, I didn't know it was you. I just read it. I just read it.
Somebody in chat.
Somebody, some random.
I didn't see the name next to it. There's too
Some
many names
dumb
going through,
fucking
okay?
chat.
God.
Okay, but you were saying?
Ali with the gifted subs.
I agree with you, okay? That's what I was saying.
How bad does it hurt you to agree with me so often?
I've just accepted and gotten used to it.
So yeah, I think to play off what Cam said, which was him playing off what I said, the fills are by far the most interesting part of this song. I really like the flow you get with the triplets and whatnot. I would like to see some use of those triplets and flow switches in the actual drop itself. It's not that the drop by any means is bad, but like you played it really safe with the quarter notes. The mix sounds good, the sound design is good, but the drop is a little boring. If you mixed up the quarter notes with the triplets and gave the song a little bit more swing, it would have kept my attention for a lot longer. Because this isn't a bad tune, but like I definitely spaced out while listening to it because I'm over quarter notes like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, the going in from the initial drop to the bridge was extremely abrupt, so smooth that out a bit. Sorry, JT.
I was basically just saying I completely like the main issue I had was just like I mean it was good, but I feel like maybe it's just you're gonna switch it up.
I'd like to hear some variation in the basses. The basses just kind of like stay the same throughout. I feel like they should change every like 4 bars, 8 bars or something.
I'm gonna disagree with all three of you guys because I'm a simpleton. I really like the quarter note flow. It was fun to listen to, and I enjoyed it. brain go burr, quarter note make brain go wee.
Yeah.
Someone
always
put
fr-
that.
I always forget to put my mic to my mouth. I am sorry. I just as high as Cam. Yeah. I do agree that simple is good for like doubling and shit. Like it'd be a good doubling track for sure. I don't know about simple for the entire shit. That that high, yeah.
I get bored really quickly, so I like to hear lots of changes. I don't know. That's just me though.
Yeah, when it comes to tunes that are like just quarter notes, either like the sound design has to be just fucking god tier. And I'm not saying that this tune isn't bad. It's good,
Mhm.
but the sound design isn't enough to be carried by a very basic flow.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll give it a ham basket. I know Devin doesn't do handout prizes.
Yeah, what do they have in Australia? Do you guys? I'll give it a kangaroo pouch.
I feel like that should be the equivalent of a cart, though. To be honest, a kangaroo pouch.
Kangaroo
No,
pouch?
is tight.
but have you
Yeah.
seen inside of a kangaroo pouch, bro? They're gross. Like it looks like it'd be
Sticky
comfy,
and
but it's
shit.
it's all fucking like it's like a just like inside that's guts in there, bro. Like it's
How many have you been inside?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, gross.
I thought it was just like a flap, and inside of it there was
Nasty.
just more fur.
Yeah, like it was just fur. No, it's not. It's
Oh.
horrible. It's horrible.
Oh,
All right. Next up, we got BBX Drift Whip.
yo.
Yeah, Spider, you're next.
Yo, I've been listening to Drift Funk like recently, so I'm super hyped on this. I love the Drift Funk intro and bridge.
Oh. The second drop is the same. I haven't on it.
That switch up was sick though. That was my favorite part.
That glitch
Yeah.
in the switch up was so satisfying.
Yeah.
I like the hints of like the intro, like in like the little glitchy bits in the switch up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that. I've been listening to Drift. Like I started listening to Drift Funk recently, so like just hearing that like intro and the low got me like super excited, and then just like the fact that you kept like the sound design going like in the drop, like that was tight. And then there was that yoy sound was crazy.
Yeah,
Why
that was honestly.
I enjoy this.
Why is it called drift funk?
Cause I guess cause a lot of people make like drift videos to it and whatnot, and like it's like played at like car meets, I guess. Like,
Interesting.
Wait,
Really?
BBX question. What DAW are you on? Sorry, JT. Continue.
I was gonna say like the only thing for me, the sub or whatever, it sounded a little bit too like pretty. I'd like it would fit like everything else.
No, JT, I'm glad you said that, and I'm proud of your ears because I definitely did hear some like crunching from the main synth. Because the thing is with that funk synth in the background, it's super clean. So I feel like everything else in this track should be clean to go along with it. That being said, I love the direction of this. We've all just given you so much praise for that switch. What I would do personally on the second drop is I would vocode your main stab synth and I would route it to the funk synth and only have one layer. So that way the funk synth and the stabbing synth are layered on top of each other, kind of making like a hybrid synth. And just do like a halftime breakdown with that synth, you know? Just like super melodic, but still super heavy. And that way you don't have them both competing at the same time. But like, I would love to just hear like straight bonk on that second drop, because I think the thing that really gives this song its personality is the melodicness of this. So just completely run with that on the second drop, and then you can go like straight back into a fuck off tear out switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would actually be tight. I really like the idea here.
Yeah, this is a solid tune.
Yeah, for real.
The sound design, flow, everything. Yeah, I'm honestly gonna give it a card.
Yeah,
even
I'm
though
giving it a card
like,
just because I like it so much.
I got that.
Oh, BBX with a golden card. Is this your first submission?
I feel like BBX is no. They
I think
submitted
they've
before.
sent something
We're
before.
we're following them. They've definitely submitted.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, BBX is over doing his thing in Ohio. He pretty much like runs the scene out there, and he's being the change that he wants to see. Nothing but love and respect for this dude. Awesome DJ. I went back to back with him. Awesome producer. So keep your eyes on BBX because he's definitely up next.
Sick.
Next up, Spider. We got Clayface after that. Swamp, Stains, Highlander, Azrael, Nice Guy, Astrominate, Nody, Base Galaxy, Izzle, Yucky Charms, Nobody, Just Joe, Bypass Audio.
I sent you a song as well.
Oh yeah, no, but then we got Email Q, which is fucking even crazier. And also Play My Song Q. Yeah, that was literally just the donated subs queue.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of
y'all
people,
submitting
a lot of people donating. Thank you guys.
How do you donate?
You go to that gift a sub, and then you just give us all your money.
Or you could, or even just
Sick.
subscribe yourself, and that counts as well. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you could just use that as the Prime sub. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we said clump because I remember hearing clump in the
yeah, Clump is in
Q.
Where did I skip over one?
You might have skipped it, but I remember when you said the Q the first time.
Oh yeah,
said
no,
clump.
I said Clayface Clump. Clump was the second one.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I really like the name Clump for dubstep. It's a good dubstep name.
Yeah, I love Clump.
I love Clump.
All right, next up we got Spider X Yuri, the song.
That artwork though.
First drop's more interesting, I think.
I really enjoyed the flow and sound design, everything on this one. And I think again there was just one element that was just a little bit wide and kind of washing out, hiding in the popped out a little bit, tiny bit. Everything else sat so.
I feel like that
Oh
first
no!
build-up, the first build-up kind of ended abruptly, and I was like, "What just happened?" And then the fake started. But yeah, something about that first build, I don't know, didn't really fuck with.
I think the first build could have been implemented into the actual drop better, because there's like a reverby hit where it's just like wob wob. Like, I would have loved this drop instead of starting off at quarter notes. It would have went wob wob and then like hit with half notes, right? And then going with the quarter notes. You know what I mean? Like, just give it a little bit more like swing. You know what I'm saying? And I would have loved to hear that, like, more pauses, if that makes sense. Oh, sweet, Yuri's here. Yeah, but Yuri, this is the best tune that you've been a part of that you've sent in. I don't know how long you've been here, but I was saying, like, those half notes that are in the build, implement those into the drops to break up the flow a little bit more, and you got yourself a banger, but also tame the mix down, because it's a little crunchy.
I really like the flow, and I like the horns in the intro, but I feel like the horns were louder than the drop, because like they were like super loud. But I also wish like that the horns were kind of in the drop also. But yeah, other than that, this is a banger. I like it. The drums sound really cool. Like, they sound really, really nice.
JT, can you do me a favor? Can you play that build up again?
Like the first one right here.
Yeah, the first build up. Like, that noise. That pause it now. Rah rum. That right there. Have the drop start with the rah rum and then go into quarter notes. Trust me. Trust me, daddy. That right there is the coolest part of the song, and it just needs to happen more. Use that to break up the monotony of the flow.
What we giving it?
Is it in the basket? In the card?
I think it's in the
Wait.
basket this time.
Not the card. It's in the basket.
Yeah.
Little hand
The
basket.
card.
Basket.
Little hand basket.
Okay, make those changes and bring it back, and then if you bring it back with those changes, I swear to God, it'll be your first cart, Yuri. It'll be your first cart.
All right, next up we got Clayface. Oh, bananas! The V2 whip.
Dude, okay. I remember I was at an after party at FK, and I was just like tired out of my mind, and some kid came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you're my dad." I'm like, "No, I'm not, but nice to meet you." So, if you're that kid, no hate. I don't like being called dad.
I'll be sure to call you daddy every single time I see you again.
Daddy. Jacobs 21. We usually go for about 3 hours. Bananas V2. I feel like the subs coming in now, like
Just the first half.
yeah, like the subs coming in the fucking bridge. Avion.
Yeah, sub.
That's
Sub.
Yeah,
sub.
Damn.
Sub.
Sub.
I feel like it was just every time there was like a drum side chain, like just got rid of it for too long. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's like the decay of like the side chain is too long. I don't know.
I might get exiled from the producer community for saying this, but like, dog, honestly, just throw sausage fattener on your sub and call it a day. Or Sound Goodizer, or OTT, or all the things that you're technically not supposed to throw on a sub. It just needs to be warm. That's it. That's it. I love everything else about the song.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Otherwise,
You can even throw erosion on this sub, and I wouldn't hate it.
Sub just needs sub.
Yeah, adaptive. That could be it. It does kind of sound like the low end is overcompressed.
yeah.
The sub needs more uppies. Cam, what do you have to say about that?
I agree, actually.
I agree. Astute observation.
Indubitably.
All right. All right.
But Clay, as annoying as it is, all of us just say sub. I think that's just more of, you did everything else right. It's an easy fix. Just warm up that sub, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna give it a full cart. Oh, the subs there. Like subs the only thing.
Yeah.
But next up, have Clomp. Watch me.
Hey, I love that name. I hope it's a good song.
Clomp.
Yeah.
It's cool. No, she did it. Great indeed.
Ooh, that's 100 crazy.
That was like the
That
right
was-
the
that
right
was
amount of
insane.
crunchy. That was like so
Yeah.
perfectly crunchy.
Crunch is good.
Yeah.
The flow was sick. The vocal was cool.
The pauses were so
Also
tight.
nice. The little
I-
the little like samples, that little like wiki samples, like they were
Mhm.
cute as fuck.
I enjoyed that tune a lot. That was a cart.
Yeah, it's a cut.
Easy cart.
Yeah,
Easily a cart.
Easy.
When
kick
I
was
heard,
fat.
sorry.
I said
You good?
the kick was fat. You go.
When I heard the melody coming in on the build-up, my first thought and my only thought was, if this melody is implemented into the drop, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And you did it. Like, it was a perfect amount of crunch, interesting sound design, and it's been honestly a very long time since I've heard a synth this heavy have such a satisfying melody. You know, it's hard to do melody and distortion at the same time, and you did a phenomenal job of it. Like I think it was Danny that said the pauses became a little bit much in the first drop. That I do agree with. I would personally like to hear. Sorry if this is a controversial name, but like some Trampa style growls on the first half, or like Trampa Murata like tear out growls, like brr, 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 brr. Like I feel like that would go a very long way. But beyond that, like super cool, super cool song. And the second drop, the flow didn't bother me that much. I felt like the second drop like flowed a little bit better. But like the first drop did get a bit repetitive.
Cancelled.
Cancelled.
Cancelled for mentioning someone canceled. Someone clip that. Someone clip that.
Sorry, it's just like that's the perfect growl that would fit in this song, and I can't think of anyone else. You know, like
Maybe for like a B section, like
You're
yeah.
trying to cancel Ophion. Ophion canceled for looking like handsome
Yeah,
Squidward.
yeah. Cancel Ophion for being ugly.
no, dude. Ophion looks like he fought in the Civil War.
I love Ophion. All right. Yeah, it's a gold cart. We
Yeah.
went in some
Gold
detail
cart,
now.
yeah.
We can go on to the next one. Nice job, Clump. Next up, we got Idiot Boy Stains.
Ophion looks like Paul Revere.
Wow. Way to send us a song that's already released.
Don't make me laugh when I'm hitting my baby, you assholes.
Let's make this rain. Coming. Remember, this is bandit country.
It's been a gamble.
And the moves. Us or them. Remember, this isn't Jefferson's anymore. This is real life.
This part's tight.
I can see like Gabe doing a Rubik's Cube to the beat to this.
Giant forehead rhythm.
Let's make this rain. Coming.
I play with trains type beat.
Trains dubs.
I guess we got that mess sorted out.
Oh my god.
It's us or them. Remember, this isn't Jefferson's anymore. This is real life.
The fucking comments, dude.
Then they're just like, "Don't."
Yeah, I can't unhear the ping pong sound
Yeah.
now.
It's a really fast game of ping pong.
It's like, bro, your fucking family, your life, your house is on the line. You have one round of ping pong to save everything you've ever loved.
Ugh.
This song sound like how JT would walk.
Thanks, Mus.
Dude, I don't know how to explain this, but this song has like cursed 90s infomercial energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
The comments. Fucking love it.
this song sounds like an NFT. Man. All right. Honestly, dude, I have no feedback. I have no input. Like the second switch was really, really sick. It's super repetitive, but like I think that was the point of the song. It's just like a standard 2013 through 2016 era rhythm banger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great for doubles.
That fucking Mad Gun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was tight. Bro made a One Piece episode into a song.
All right. That's cart for stain dub. Brain stub.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna get a car. I don't
That's
know what he
fine,
wanted.
yeah.
He just wants
Yeah, the
what's
praise
that word?
kink.
Yeah,
Literally,
praise. Yeah,
every
yeah.
time, yeah, he just sends in like full, like
Validation.
complete songs that he's already put out that he already knows people have like said that are good. Like he knows they're good. Like
The comments, you see the
Yeah,
comments on the
yeah.
SoundCloud.
yeah.
Hey, yo, Mad Dubs, what's up, big stepper?
All right. Next up, we got Islander.
Ooh,
Yeah. I'm
I
seeing him this
love
weekend.
I love listening to Islander tunes.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Vance and Islander.
Yeah. Oh my god. This intro is already insane.
Dude, that artwork is so gas. Dude, this part sounds so menacing. Resident Evil 7 type beat.
I can't even hear Devin. I don't even know what he's saying.
Look at his face.
Holy shit.
Eesh.
I'm pretty sure my entire neighborhood thinks I just got fucking murdered.
Bro, you clipped. Your entire sound clipped. I couldn't hear you the entire time you were screaming.
I was literally screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop!"
Make it stop.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
my god. Okay, so what needs to happen is instead of doing a 16 bar drop into a 32 bar build, you do a 16 bar drop into an 8 bar build into that second drop. And because like right now that 32 bar build gives me way too much time to stop caring about this song, which is honestly a tragedy because it's a masterpiece from almost from start to finish. So like quite literally like 8 bar build, second drop, then you can do a 32 bar drop and then do an entirely new second drop.
Turn it into
Or
an
just,
ominous
like-
song.
Just double the length of the first drop, even. Like,
Honestly, I don't want to make people wait that long for the second drop. I think it should come in. I think it should maybe even be a B section, whatever. Like, but then again, you know, I just
Yeah.
I don't want to make people wait for that. I'm sorry, it needs to come in sooner. That was fucked.
Hard agree. Just like with Jiki.
Hi,
Jiki.
Jiki.
Hello, Jiki.
I mean, the sound design and flow, I'd want to give that a cart alone just off of
Yeah.
God. That was fucking insane. I'm gonna give it a cart. I don't care.
You know what,
I wa-
Highlander?
Yeah,
I wish.
I'm
I
giving
wish.
this one a
I wish
cart.
we would just plat cart this.
Oh, I'm down. I'll plat card him right now.
I'm down.
Okay, Skeletor, we hereby dub you a grocery boy.
God, you
and
just
I'm
said
giving
You just said Skeletor again.
God damn it!
We're not.
Highlander.
All right, because you said that, Skeletor's kicked now again. He's got to get his way back up.
I was reading Skeletor's fucking thing in the chat. Highlander, we hereby dub you a grocery boy. I'm giving you not only a gold and platinum cart, but I'm giving you a nigga pass. So use it wisely.
Use it wisely.
W.
He's black. It's okay.
Is he really?
That was like
Is
a-
he really? Yo!
You said this like every stream, Cam. You just don't pay attention because you're so
No,
damn
I just
high.
don't remember. I just have short-term memory loss because I smoke too much weed.
Okay. Okay.
He has okay, if the police saw him minding his own business, they give him a hard time, so he can say the N-word.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we got Azria. We're probably gonna have to close submissions just because we got so fucking many. Everyone.
Smash through them.
I really like. I really fuck with you. You
Yeah.
can really change. I don't know. I feel like both of the drops just felt a little bit flat. No, all of the that in the spot in the song. A lot of your other songs just have so much fucking, and like your atmosphere has so much depth. But like, with the idea of it and the flow and everything. Mix down love. Very
I
cool
feel like
track.
there's like too much atmosphere throughout the drop. Just kind of took away from everything else. And like there's not enough like mid range. Like there's like the sub and then there's like a lot of high stuff, but there's missing a whole chunk in the middle.
Agreed. And this happens to me on both drops. They just kind of come out of nowhere as
Yeah.
far as like intro into the drop and like bridge into drop. I love the atmosphere on the bridge and on the intro. It's very
Yeah.
pleasing to listen to. But when like the sub comes in, it just like the sub works with the drop kind of. It works more with the drop kind of. But like that intro into the drop just like I don't know, it throws me off twice. But I do like the idea of like the high pitched flute whistle thingy you got going on. Kyle, shut the fuck up.
I really did like that flute.
Yeah, I do love the idea of that a lot, but I agree with what everyone else is saying, like mix down wise. Especially Graham, because he's Australian.
Here's things up. Perspective.
Wait, what?
It's true. It's true.
All the frequencies are shifted. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I really like the flute. I think that's super tight, and the atmosphere is cool.
Atmosphere was sick, yeah.
The atmosphere sections reminded me of like being in like the healing room in like an RPG, and like I'm safe. I'm getting like my HP and my MP back, and then I can go back out on my adventure. I'm just sitting there reflecting about my adventure thus far before I go back out into the wilderness.
Very soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
all right. Next up, we got Mr. Nice Guy.
Bro, there's a dispensary around here called Mr. Nice Guy.
That's this guy.
Imagine.
Life's a bitch, and then your 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 life's a bitch, and then you die. That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch, and then you die. That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Switch. Life's a bitch, and then you
Part might be a comparison.
What's up?
This part reminds me of Paris song.
Oh,
That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch, and then you die. That's why we get high, 'cause you
Shout out Kevin with the gifted subs.
Yeah, drums.
Drums.
Yeah.
Fully replace all the drums.
But I really like flow in this.
I like
That's cool.
everything. I like everything but the drums.
I don't like that the sustain bass just feels really outdated and not good.
Yeah, I like the initial triplet that I feel like that started off very well, but then when the sustain comes in, the sustain was very, very flat and dry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I feel like you depended on both of those synths way too much to carry the drop out, and it just got kind of boring as time went on, you know. That combined with the drums samples themselves they're just bad. Like they're just bad drum samples, which is an easy fix to switch out the drum samples, you know. But the triplet has a lot of potential. You know, I just think that again that sustain is just not good. But I kind of like the switch. I kind of like where you're going on the switch. But then there's just like a lot of background noise going on, and I didn't know what I was supposed to focus on. It was just kind of distracting. But all in all, like this tune does have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Background noises.
Like some of the background noises sound like a drunk toddler playing on a xylophone.
Yeah, bro, like yeah. Yeah. All right.
The flow is cool though. I like
Yeah.
the flow.
The flow is tight. I just don't like the drums. I said that already though. That's all I got to say.
All right, next up, we got Astronomy.
Ooh.
Submitted to just so you could hear it, Devin.
Ooh. That's cool.
Oh yeah, this song's so tight.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this song's so fun to listen to.
Jesus Christ.
You take those out of the song right now.
The Discord knocks. I hate that.
Yeah.
Those have been terrorizing us.
There's a lot
Okay.
going on in that. It's fucking sick though. I really do enjoy it.
I love the intro. I love the
Intro.
bridge. The guitars, in my opinion, are what make this song. But also, I think this song can benefit from spacing. There are parts where there's guitars over the drop, and they just do not need to be there. And they're like, I think too, like, I wouldn't mind if this song was a minute longer, just to give this track more room to breathe. Like, I think Kyle said it where, you're doing this good job building up tension and you start bringing the synths in a little early and it kind of just takes away from that. I fully agree. And there's another comment where it said the guitar could be a synth on its own. Like, I think you should just completely switch off from guitar sections to synth sections and back and forth, and maybe bring back the guitar on maybe like the last 8 to 4 bars of a synth section. But yeah, there's parts where everything just feels like it's kind of rushed.
It's busy. Yeah.
Agree.
Like,
Didn't we listen to
like,
the song
yeah,
last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I had said the guitars were like my favorite part, and yeah, those guitars are so sick. Like the whole melody that he just has going on along with it is just so enjoyable to listen to.
Plays
I
that shit
almost said
himself.
sonically pleasing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
You're
the
allowed- you're
like
allowed
the
to say
pan, the panning. The panning of the guitars is cool. Stereo with
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Nodi.
Hey, Graham, you're in for a treat. Nodi is insane.
And
yeah.
Dark Mage,
Hell yeah.
the submitting and doing the play my cues, much because the mission is the on a line. Play my cues like a bonus line above email. Christ, Nodi. Every time.
Every tune
Like,
they send in is a
insane.
banger.
Like, the only that I have with it are stylistic choices that I know you made. Banger for playing out at festivals, shows, and shit. Like, not really made for listening to guitar. Understandable.
My only gripe is the intro and bridge or build up. They sound a little too Danny to me. Like when I hear that intro, I just hear Void. But when the drop comes in, I hear Noti, which is a good thing. You know, it's just that intro is just like too Danny for me personally.
Yeah.
I really, really like the sound design, and then I like that in the first drop. There's like these like I don't know the proper way to describe it. It's like these growls or like these fills like right like in the first drop like, and it just sounded so cool. Like they're just really, really like disgusting, and like your music has a very, very creepy but like interesting vibe to it. That's the best way I can describe it, and I love that. Also, right before the drop, the Noti producer tag, it made me think the stream died.
It's the down to nothing. Noti.
Yeah, yeah. But I like that. I like
Yeah.
the producer tags a lot.
That snare with the it's kind of cool. Like that.
Oh yeah, that pan snare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
And I like that it wasn't on like every hit either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
sounded
spacing
like
is nice.
it sounded like the baseball hit when you hit a home run. In Super
Yeah.
It's probably what it was.
It was so satisfying.
I think it was perfectly obnoxious.
Yeah.
This
I might
is
even-
definitely one of your more obnoxious mix downs, but I know from hearing other stuff you turned in that was a style choice. So
Exactly.
I'm not going to criticize you on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still giving it a cart.
Oh yeah, easy cart.
I got that.
All right, gold cart for Noti. Next up, Space Galaxy. Pull out.
Galaxy of Booze.
Turning off my camera so I can take a dab.
Oh yeah, since Twitch is dumb and hates us. Oh, this isn't sponsored content. You could take a dab on stream.
Oh, okay.
Hydrate for the people.
I don't know if we can do that on YouTube though. I started thinking about that. So since
Oh damn, you're right.
yeah, since we upload these to YouTube, we'll just start being more family friendly.
Fucking Base Galaxy.
Nigga, that's from 8 months ago. Finish that today.
Yeah, finish that.
Consistent bangers from Galaxy.
It's
Like-
cool.
Mhm.
Another like Stains Dubs type figure where you just come here for praise.
So, again, I know that like the distortion on this was a style choice, and I do think I need to hear this on a system to really know if how I want to hear this mix sound, because like I feel like knowing you heard this on like your monitors and it goes off, But a part of me with this sound design, I kind of want to hear it with a super polished, clean mix down versus intentional distortion. But then again, I really can't make that judgment call because I haven't heard this live yet. But beyond that, this is a really fucking cool tune. And like, I feel like the tune evolves perfectly as it should over time. There's not a point where I get bored. Just finish it. And like, I need to hear this live to know if I want a clean mix down or a distorted one. But I know the distortion is a style choice, so I'm not gonna like knock points off that.
Intro was giving me like Mortal Kombat fighting game energy. Like I enjoyed it. It had like it was just letting me know that something was about to go down.
James is here. James is here
Yeah.
in the comments.
Only give some
Has
backhanded
Funkcase ever
compliments.
said nice things in chat?
No.
No.
What's nice to say? Agree.
Beans on toast.
It's a shit show here. Mean.
You're better than this. Sorry.
All right, I'm giving that one a cart.
I give that one a cart.
Bouncy,
Had a really cool
bouncy.
flow.
Yeah.
I give it a cart.
That's card.
Cart.
That's a card.
I give it a
Gold
cart.
card. For
Also,
Base Galley.
also, I like the producer tag that you had. The glitchy producer tag. Fire.
Graham, did you have any other feedback on that one, or you good?
I fuck with it. I like the groove and the melody. It all ties together really well. No real comments. It's a card.
Oh, we got.
Kizzle.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Kaisel, I don't know.
Kizzle?
How do you say your name? Kizzle.
Brain dubstep.
You miss music. We tolerate it. Its merely tones, rhythms, and harmonic vibrations. I don't understand. Music helps you shift perspective, to see things differently if you need to. See things like hope. But there is no hope for you. Nothing grows from scorched earth.
Well, that was really fucking unique.
That was
Jesus.
fucking tight.
Graham, was that your way of saying everybody's so creative?
Yes. It's fucking cool. The drop, I like. I don't know, like I like listening to it. Like I just want to play it out. Like there's a lot going on in the drop. Like it doesn't feel like it doesn't hit hard enough. But the sound design is incredible. Like there's a lot of really cool things going on there. But when it comes to like the oomph factor, like it didn't give me that. Like, you know what I mean? The fucking the races are sick. Like in like the build ups.
I really like that intro. That intro was cinematic as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of people in the comments are saying DMC energy. I can agree. Like it definitely gave me the energy of two dudes fighting with swords in a castle.
I feel like the church atmosphere. Oh my
Mhm.
god, my mic's probably cut out. All right. Let me talk clear into the mic. I feel like the church atmosphere on the first drop was just a little bit heavy. Coming in.
Overpowering.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
like the second drop, like the atmosphere a little bit toned back and everything else came through a lot clearer. Felt a lot more in place, but I don't know. I really enjoy like this is a nice listening song. This feels like a I don't know, Diablo type fucking song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
to me,
is
it sounded
sick.
like the first drop was clipping a little bit, and also I don't know if you saw my comment, but I feel like the first drop just was so wide. Like all the sounds in there were like sitting on the far left and far right side of my headphones, and there was like nothing sitting there where my brain lives, which is what like I just felt like there was something lacking. You know what I mean? And I do like the effects that you use with like the pans and whatnot, but like that first drop for me personally was just really lacking in the mids. I do agree with JT. I feel like the church atmosphere was really overpowering on the first drop. And maybe too, just because I didn't know what to expect. And this song is so unique in a good way that the
Yeah.
first drop was so much for me to digest. But by the time the second drop came around, I feel like you fixed everything that I wanted to hear in the first drop. I feel like there were sounds that came in and tickled those frequency ranges I want to hear in the mid range. And I feel like the atmosphere is taking the church atmosphere is sitting more in the background. I don't know if it's just because like my brain had more time to adjust to what was going on. But yeah, this is a really cool tune. It doesn't matter that you can't dance to it. This is just like a really cool tune to listen to. But I do think the first drop could use some mixed down love.
Yeah, this is for sure one of those tunes you listen to not for like dance ability, just for like just the appreciation of the sounds and like just to enjoy it for that aspect alone. Just
Like-
sounds cool.
Yeah.
It straight up just sounds cool. Like,
I'm honestly, yeah, I'm giving that one a cart just for how unique it
Yeah.
was. I really enjoyed that. I would like to hear that again if you change it up.
Very unique, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still sitting here like processing what I just heard in a good way. I feel like I just went to like a fucking, like a modern art museum or like that weird it's Cirque du Soleil. This is the Cirque du Soleil of dubstep, and I'm still processing what I heard.
Like it made you like feel things.
Yeah, I'm still just like it's just one of those songs where you just sit around at a table and everyone gives their super convoluted and like pretentious opinions about it, while drinking wine. This is like this is posh
Fair.
dubstep.
Posh dubstep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the
is that-
Reese was really nice.
Yeah,
Is that a cart for me, Devin?
yeah, it's a cart.
That's
Man.
a gold cart. First time on stream, Kizzle.
I'll cut that producer porn.
Let's go.
Avant-garde
avant-garde
dubstep.
dubstep.
Oh my god. Next up, we got Yucky Charms. And through
I
ya.
believe I met Coral this
Coral!
weekend in Coral, Florida.
Hell yeah.
I only know one nigga named Carl.
Halfway through the intro? Like that?
No, don't skip it.
Is that
Get some of the love.
This is so good. Yo, these vocal chops are insane.
Yeah, that was bouncy as fuck.
Yeah, that was happy. That was really happy. I like it.
Yeah.
Really happy. Really happy.
Yay! No, yeah, like the vocal chops work really well. What's that
Another
song?
posh step.
What's that song? It's like the Somebody Else by. I can hear the song, but I just can't. I don't know who it's by. But yeah, the chops are really nice.
I feel like everything sat really well.
Yes. Yeah, that's cute.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your first tune that's not like a early 2000s rap piss take, right? That you've like submitted that you submitted to us. And I'm not talking shit about your other tunes. I love that. But anyways, the point I'm getting to is this is your most unique tune you've turned in by far. Arguably my favorite tune of yours that you've turned in by far. So I really like this a lot, and I've been a fan of everything you turned in. So it's nice to hear a fresh pace, fresh change of pace. That's the word I'm looking for from you, and it's cool to see that you can do happy stuff as well as like ignorance.
Yeah.
It was nice and bouncy. I fucked with that.
Yeah, it was super bouncy. I enjoyed it a lot. It was super bouncy, but without being like corny bouncy.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like a box of Crayola.
What?
Like you know how
He's
you know
talking-
you know
he's
those
talking
super
shit on
happy
color
songs that
base.
just sound like a box of Crayola. Yeah.
Hold up, I'll be right back.
All right.
Bye. Fucking-
Later, Devin.
You fucking guy.
Order more food. Order more food.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I bet he got Wiener Schnitzel again. Sick
Wiener
fuck.
Schnitzel.
just
Oh,
got
man.
wiener.
You got wiener to go. You heard the vape truck outside. Had to fucking run out real quick.
Is that a thing? Vape truck?
He posted a picture of one yesterday. I don't know. They're in LA or if they're at.
I'm back, guys.
Wouldn't-
calm
All
down.
right,
surprise
all
me.
right, all right. I don't know if I want to get that a handbasket or a full cart just because it was a serious tune you sent and I really liked it. Like it wasn't a joke song. A joke step.
Vice
Yeah,
1050
I
did
don't
not miss your
know
tune
how
yet.
I feel about you turning in a song that didn't make me laugh, boy.
I heard the sound in there, so it made me laugh a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Nobody. Nobody.
Ushu. Ushu is in the chat.
Denny? What's up, Denny?
Ooh, I like this melody already. I like this intro already.
Okay, I'll go first. Way too loud. Holy shit. Okay, the flow is sick. The flow is actually really sick, but it's just way too loud and too many of the synths are clipping. You need to tame that mix down immediately, my good sir, because it is a tragedy. Because this is actually a really, really sick flow. But beyond that, the only thing that drives me crazy besides this mix down is the buildup into a buildup. Like I talk about this every week on stream. I cannot stand build up into build-ups because you're building this anticipation, and then you just lose all the momentum that you built, and then when you bring it up the second time, it never hits as hard. But like on the intro into a build-up, into a third build-up, and then it dropped. So by the time the drop came, I just like did not care anymore. And then that being said, I think there's too many build-ups in between the track. Like the Jersey thing you did, it was a cool idea, but I feel like that Jersey fuck off switch would have came in and hit a lot harder if it would have just came in after the drop instead of having like another build up in there. But I know yeah, this is right there, sorry. I know this sorry.
Strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries kick ass. I know this sounds brutal, but it's because this song has a lot of potential and there's just a lot of avoidable, I don't know to say mistakes, but just like some style things that are a hindrance here.
Yeah, the Jersey thing, like I don't know if it's necessary or not. Like I know it's to catch you off guard and all that, but I don't know if it needs to be there. Like the intro, the melody intro, I love that. And when it kind of like fades down, it kind of like goes down in pitch and then into like some sort of weird. It feels like it's building, then it goes down into like another build. I don't know. That feels weird to me as well. But like the flow of the song is cool. Just the Jersey part, I'm like unsure about. And yeah, as you were saying, Devin, the noise, man, holy shit.
It's so loud. I turned you down halfway. And it was so loud.
Yeah, I really like the synth in the intro, but yeah, Devin said it. The build up, there's too many build ups, and then the build up into a build up just kind of like I feel like it made the first drop not hit as hard or have like any impact, and that sucks because the way that you had it set up with like the melody and the synth, like I think it could have hit really hard.
You know what it reminds me of? What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and they're inside the dreams or whatever?
Inception.
Inception, yeah. It gets to a point, it's like, oh, you're in a dream, but you're in a dream inside a dream. It's like, all right, this is kind of cool. But when you're in the dream, inside of a dream, inside of a dream, inside of a dream, it's like, fuck you. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
That's how build-ups in the build-ups feel.
All right.
Like,
Next
But
up.
I know I was very harsh, but this tune has a lot of potential. Just tame the mix down, please, and get rid of some of the buildups, and you have a stomper on your hands. You really do.
yeah.
Agreed.
100% agreed.
Okay, so last up in sub queue. Next up, Avion, Just Joe,
Yay.
Megalodad,
Aussie
Tracy,
boys.
11th House, Blood Pack.
That's
Avion
sub-Q.
is the only person that's allowed to call me dad, but that's only if he wants to, because we go way, way back.
5555.
What's worse, multiple buildups or super long fake out?
I said your name, John, you idiot. Oh, Tremor, you're in there too.
Yo, what the fuck? This part reminds me of Dance Dance Revolution.
That's fat.
That was fucking
I love
sick.
that.
Yeah.
In the cart. Straight in the
No,
cart.
yeah, no
Yeah,
notes. No notes. Straight card.
No notes. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. The intro's so sick. Those like DDR like sounding synth that you had going, and then like that drop is so stupid, bro. That drop is Michael.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, that was instant gold card for AV.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Immediate gold card.
Yeah, so Avion, you're definitely someone that I speak highly of ever since ever since you did the rebrand to Avion. I've been a fucking huge fan of your tunes, and you've gotten, like, I can't even put into words how much better you've gotten, and you're someone I was very keen on since the very beginning. So yeah, dude, like, for me personally, if you ever want to be in GB, let me know. I'll put the word in for you. You're someone I would love to have.
Yeah,
I would vouch for
love that,
Avion.
yeah.
I've been
Yeah, same.
I've been following him since the beginning of the Avion project.
Wait till you hear his song in the compilation
I've
we got
also
coming
been
out.
listening to their tunes for a cool minute. Like, yeah.
Damn. And Islander? Busy stream.
Hmm.
All right.
Good stream. Good stream.
Yeah. Platinum cart for
Yo, a crack.
Avion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next up, Just Joe. And then we got Mutilate up after that because they submitted way earlier in stream but got the email wrong. We don't discredit people for being stupid around here. We're all stupid. So we're not going to discriminate against you.
If you see Mutilate, he's an absolute unit. I can't expect oxygen to go to his brain where they're going to that beefy ass muscular body of his.
And then you just say, ended at beefy ass. Straight to that beefy ass. All right. Oh, we're,
Man does have cakes though. Respectfully.
I will listen to Breakbit too. I know we said this mission's close, but we're doing. It's looking like we're getting through these quick enough that we can get to Breakbit within the 3 hour.
Just Joy.
Why does this sound like some Squid Game shit?
Just Joy.
Yoy,
I don't-
yoy, yoy, yoy.
I don't know. I don't know if he's an Aussie. I think he's just a fan of kangaroos.
Just as a kangaroo is the thing.
Yeah, he loves kangaroos.
Just a kangaroo
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah, you've been getting a lot fucking better. Like every stream, your songs get better and better. I'm really enjoying the sound. I'm from Florida. Oh man. Okay.
Didn't we ask him this last time?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, like we're gonna ask him several more times. It's gonna take a little while.
True. As long as he's got the kangaroo thing, we're just gonna assume that he's kangaroo.
So, Graham, I would love to hear your feedback on this one.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm all for yoys and stuff, but that was a little bit yoy overkill. My personal opinion. Drums didn't do it for me. They sound cheap. Cheap drums. But yeah, that's all there is because it's just yoys and drums. Less yoys. I mean, have yoys. Yoys is great, but switch it up a bit.
Yeah, so I can definitely tell that you put in work since your last submission. This is a lot more this idea is a lot more cohesive than the last tune you sent in. So you're making improvements. To play off what Graham said, I do think you're using your main synth as a crutch a little bit, and you're trying to get a little bit more creative with your flow, but like you're just so dependent on that one yoy synth that the whole song just kind of sounds like more of a loop than a song. Also, the sub is just wildly out of key. And the flow on the sub is just kind of throwing me off because, like, the sub's out of key and you have it doing its own thing, and then you have your synth doing a different thing. So I'm not sure which one I'm really supposed to be following. So I just kind of spend the entirety of the song lost. Kind of like the kangaroo in your avatar.
Receiving.
I agree with both of them. A little bit Yoi overkill. I would say just variation in the synth work and the drop, so it doesn't get too monotonous.
All right. Next up, we got Mutilate.
That fucking picture. Oh my god.
Is that him for real?
No way.
Nigga built like a Street Fighter character.
What do
Bro, you look like a
Ready for destruction? Can you feel the energy? Cause it's time to let it out. Right now,
I fucking love this intro.
all this power that we have inside us, we're told to keep it all inside our mouths, but we won't take it. It's time to let it all out. Let's get fucking loud. Prepare yourself, it's time to mutilate. All this power that we have inside us, we're told to keep it all inside our mouths, but we won't take it. It's time to let it all out. Let's get fucking loud. Prepare yourself, it's time to mutilate.
Who is Daniel Simpson? Is he from a band? Who is Daniel Simpson?
Did he do the vocals?
I guess that's the vocals. I mean, like the
Yeah,
vocals are fat.
Yeah.
The vocals
Just
are
a
definitely
random
fat.
guy. Hell yeah.
I like the vocals. The mix down on like the metal section doesn't really fit right. there's like some like noise going on in the background and stuff, and like there's not enough low end on like the guitars and bass.
Mm.
Drums aren't too bad, but yeah. And that main bass sound in the drop kind of sounds like it's from 2015. I don't know, but like the rest is cool. Like the
Yeah.
flow's cool. I like that. I like the flow.
That's crazy. You said everything I was gonna say.
Mm.
To play off what Graham Cracker said, I feel like with the metal part, like I couldn't hear the bass at all, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important.
I started my musical journey as a bass player. Even though I'm now a guitar player in my band, like bass to me is so fucking important, and I just wasn't hearing it at all. I feel like you needed to bring out, like Graham, to the lows and frankly the mid range, because I feel like having a warmer bass in that metal section will just cover up the mid range frequencies that are missing in this track.
Yeah.
Have that, and then that metal section will shine a lot more. I will say though, the transition from the metal section into like the dubstep drop was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. It was actually really good. And frankly, like I'm not even a fan of this style of dubstep, but you did it so well that I actually found myself enjoying it the entire time. I really like the vocals. When he says mutilate, like you just need to make that your fucking your producer tag for every track. You know, maybe don't use
Yeah.
Yeah.
use the entire vocal for every song, but just that screaming mutilate. Like I feel like that should be your thing. That's really dope.
Yeah.
The 4 on the floor section is a cool idea. I think you need to strip back some of the synths. I don't think you need as many synths in the 4x4 section as you do in the actual 1/4 section. But beyond that, I do think it goes on for the perfect amount of time to give the crowd a nice little whoop moment, and then it goes back to the drop. The second drop does drag on a little long for my own personal taste. Either switch it up or make it shorter. But yeah, dude, this is a solid tune, and this is something like I normally wouldn't find myself liking, but I genuinely did enjoy the listen.
It's definitely cool.
Yeah. It was a cool tune for
Pretty
sure.
cool.
Just make the metal parts a little bit more metally.
Next up, we got Megalod.
Ah, fuck! It's Corey.
Is Corey here? No.
Did he just do that?
1 hour ago.
Yeah, when he originally subbed.
We are gonna do this in my youth. Make your choice right now in my youth. We are gonna do this in my youth. Make your choice right now in my youth.
That's camp. Bad as hell. I'm pasty.
Yeah,
Pastry.
that race was cool.
It's also a Rice
I
Krispie
like,
treat.
I like that race.
Are Rice Krispie treats not pastries?
Does a Rice
Is-
Krispie treat count? No, we're not getting into this. We're not getting
it's
into. We're not
rice.
doing this. We're not
It's
doing this.
it's rice and
We're not doing
marshmallow.
this.
It's rice and marshmallow. Yeah. That's pastry.
That's not pastry.
That's not bread.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Damn, thank you.
Okay.
Because I'm like a new human.
Oh, you just turned into a robot.
Robot Devin.
I enjoyed that.
Oh, sorry, JT, you go. I'm so sorry.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything important anyway. It's gonna be some dumb shit about just it. I don't like tear out's just so loud to me all the time. Always just
True.
loudness war, and I don't want to participate.
Yeah.
Interesting sound design there.
I really
like
like
the
the sound down.
I like the Reese.
Super heavy.
Mm.
I like
It
the
reminded me
drums
of like
a lot.
I don't know why. I think of like somebody hitting like a hammer on like
That's
that.
probably because of the pan snare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever those like hammer anvil guys do.
Blacksmith, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, you play so many RPGs and you don't know what a fucking blacksmith is? Come on now.
The word escaped me.
Fair.
That's very industrial sound.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very fresh mixdown because you turned this in or you uploaded this 2 hours ago. I do like the direction of the song a lot. I don't know how I feel about the descending respace throughout the entirety of the first drop. I feel like I don't know, it made me feel like I was kind of falling down the entire time and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But I love the impact that's on the quarter notes a lot and the drums are fucking sick. And then I do love the flow on the second drop. It's just something about that. It's just something about that descending respace throughout the entire first drop that threw me off a little bit. But other than that, this is a cool tune, Corey.
Yes.
I almost called that nigga Tory.
Yay. Tory. Is he in the chat?
He'll probably come back.
It was so long. Yeah, it was so long ago that he donated.
Bro.
All right. Next up, we got Tracy.
Oh god,
Ooh.
I fucking love Tracy.
Overheat. Tracy Dubs.
It's like it's like
What the fuck?
it's like
Ooh, that was tight.
Super sick.
Yeah, it was crunchy as.
Super sick. Yeah.
That was tight.
80 feedback, Graham.
I can't fault that. That was fucking dope. Yeah.
More song.
My song. Yeah. It's
More
only V.
song
That's
for
only
real.
V1. It's only V1 whip. That's
yeah. That's already tight as fuck.
yeah. You got a good idea going.
This isn't even feedback. It's more just kind of like some funny little thing. I heard like I feel like the Sam Smith vocal would just come in perfectly on this song. Like as like yeah. Was it unholy? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
As I was hearing it, especially the B section, I just like some part of my brain really just wanted to hear the unholy, just the unholy box.
That would really work.
So maybe make me a fucking special that has the Sam Smith unholy box.
It's like
I could try that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But then it becomes a remix though. Like it's great
No,
as an
no,
original.
just one version for me. Just for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Just for play out. Yeah.
Wait.
But Tracy, time and time again, not only do you come and show us that you're a once in a lifetime producer, but more so you're a once in a lifetime musician. And here again, you just blowing us away.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apart from only
Yeah, I'm gonna give
very
it a card just because
bouncy,
it was so
gritty.
good. Yeah. And even for
I
being a whip, it sounded good. Like,
Yeah, like everything in the mix sound was so goddamn
yeah,
clean.
yeah. Like, what the
It's-
fuck? Like, that
it
shit
sounded
sounded
pretty-
clean as hell.
Sounded pretty polished. Like, yeah.
I
Doesn't
would give you a card, but Sam Smith took it, so you'll get it back.
all right. Next up, at 11th house. Smiley.
Is it a house?
11th house.
It's metal. That's my voice.
Really like that.
I don't know if you did it purposely because I'm on the stream, but like that was full of like an old sample pack that I made, like my voice and stuff. I don't know if you did it purposely, but that was entertaining for me. The guitar was cool. Like it sounds like some it sounds like some old like Pantera riff or something like that.
I really like that sustain going on.
All right, don't get mad, but I would almost like the not even almost. I would 100% like this tune better as a hard dance tune than the dubstep.
That part was cool. Yeah.
For me, the dubstep part got really repetitive, and I kind of zoned out.
Yeah.
But you got my attention back with the hard dance part. That was I would have just listened to that for like fucking 4 minutes. Besides that, there's one part in the intro where the double kick comes in and the side chain just sounds like fucking nuts. So I would check that. But that's all my feedback for this song.
Yeah, I was just too distracted by hearing all my samples. Yeah. The drums in the beginning, like it's like the acoustic drum section, they sound a bit too like robotic, almost like it's like Easy Drummer or something, but from like 2010 or something. I don't know. That's all I got.
Next up, Lead Pack.
I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals.
This week just to piss Devin off.
I like the Star Wars sample.
What's up with everyone attacking me with their fucking songs? What the shit did I do to you guys? No, I love it. Sorry, what were you gonna? What was I don't know who I cut off. Someone was talking.
You cut me off.
Go ahead, Cam.
I like the Star Wars sample, and I like the background sounds that you had going on in your drop. That's all I gotta say.
That vocals
So-
from Star Wars.
Yeah,
Vocal.
Right.
it's Anakin screaming about how he killed the Sand People or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds so racist.
Yeah!
But
Oh my god.
That's just not.
no, I know. They're actually called sand people, but like, God, like that did not age well.
Bad. No, not at
But
all.
then again, those movies were totally made before 9/11, so like, I get it.
Oh my
Anyways.
god. Oh my god.
This is why HelloFresh doesn't sponsor us anymore.
HelloFresh dropped us so quick.
So this song is Void-esque. Like, it's not a Void ripoff. I'm not saying that, but like, I'm waiting for you as Bloodpack to find that one subtle thing that ties all of your music together. And when you're able to add that to all your songs, like, that's it, brother. You're on a rocket ship. You know what I mean? And it's like, right now, when I hear this song, the first thing my brain thinks of is Danny. You know, it just reminds me of like midway through a Void set because, and again, it's not like you're not biting him. You know, it's not. I'm not saying that, but like you just need your own thing, and I don't know what that is. Only you can find it, and then once you do, brother, like that's it, man. That's it. You're so close too. You're so close, but it's just kind of like every time I listen to one of your tunes, it's not that you're ripping someone off. It's just kind of like, all right, this is a Bloodpack take on so and so. You know, like I want to hear Bloodpack. That's like the best advice I can give you for all of your music.
Well said.
Job, Devin.
He preaching.
You preaching.
He's spitting.
All right. Next up, we got John Gang and
Oh, I don't think I said it, but that drop is nuts, by the way. Sorry, I got distracted by like life advice, but that drop is nuts. I hate, no doorbells, no.
The issue that hovers around the psychedelic experience, it was mentioned last night, it's strong in my life. I haven't found any real solution other than hold your nose and jump. But the issue is surrender. This is something real. You don't find people going into the ashram in the morning to meditate with their knees knocking in fear. That if they were going in there to smoke DMT.
Flow's cool. I like the flow.
Despite it being loud, I feel.
I like the flow. I like the little laser sounds you had going on in the background. I feel like maybe you could make them thicker though. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, make those like laser sounds a bit more prominent. That would be pretty tight.
What the fuck is happening in chat right now? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I'm looking at chat. Pretty much Breakbit took all the words out of my mouth. You could definitely use a more intense side chain on the kick because the kick and the sub are kind of getting washed together. And I feel like once you sort that, the rest of the mix down issues that I have with the song personally would kind of sort themselves out. But beyond that, flow is sick. I just need to fix the drums because they're not cutting through enough, and there's not enough separation between the kick and the sub.
Yeah, the sidechain. I don't know if it's like sidechaining enough. Too short or something.
Next up, Tremor.
your grip, then I take my. You wanna step to the man like, man like. Buy me a grip, then I take my. You wanna step to the man like, man like.
Ooh, I like this part.
Grip, then I take my pick, then I find me a chick that can make my.
That was a super sick tune. I love the sound design on that.
So, Trimmer, me and you go back almost a fucking decade at this point, and I think you've asked me time and time again like what you need to work on, and the advice I've given you in the past is that all your previous stuff is super well produced, but it was so death step that it was going to go over a lot of people's heads. And if you found a way to modernize your sound while still keeping elements that feel very heavy, feel very trimmer, then you've got it. Like you got exactly what you need to do. And everything I've heard from you frequently is hitting that sound design wise right on the nose. Like you have so much bounce. And the thing too is like your tunes used to be so dry, but your tunes have so much bounce and flow and swing now, but they still feel like trimmer. You know, like I'm hearing Philip in this, which is great. Like you have the perfect amount of dryness, the perfect amount of distortion, perfect amount of white noise where it still feels like you, but it has a nice bounce and swing so people can actually dance to it live. That being said, this song, I feel like the flows separately are really sick, but something about the way they're tied together kind of throws me off, and it's a bit hard for me to follow at times. But that's kind of like I'm just super nitpicky on flows. Like it feels like you took a bunch of random ideas with this synth in your DAW and then just kind of like smashed them together instead of telling like a cohesive, evolving story. And that's just like my personal take on this flow. Like again, I think these flows are insane by themselves, but listening to them all together, I do find myself getting a little bit lost at times.
feel like he went over everything.
Yeah. Where did he? Oh, there he goes. Oh.
Graham, Chad is talking about your feet for some reason.
Hello.
Yeah, Chad's talking about your feet.
Who's talking about my feet?
Chat, I don't know how we got started with this.
My
Chat.
feet?
My
Yeah,
What's up
bro.
with my feet?
There's all one. I don't know. Never question chat.
Well, I'm scared and terrified and curious all at once.
do you have anything to say about that one? First drop, but
It was cool from what I remember.
oh yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get feedback from PhaseOne. And PhaseOne's like, it was
cool.
I remember it being good. I can't remember the specifics, but yeah, sorry. This kid's good. Break's like 16 years old.
Break.
I mean, based off all the feedback he's been dropping in chat, I hope he's good.
Yeah.
This man's-
He's
Going
really
ham
good.
on the feedback.
He's really good.
16. No, you're all good, man. We love that.
That's so.
Second drop
Dude, those growls. Insane.
I don't know if it's just a headphone thing, but I sub wasn't coming through.
I think
Oh.
there's a lot of erosion on the sub, and then there's like a lot of erosion on the synths that you added to the track. So there's just a lot of clashing in that like frequency range. But I was wondering if that was a style choice thing because this live would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But the lack of mixdown or lack of a polished mixdown makes it a little hard to appreciate on headphones. It's just one of those tunes I had to imagine myself listening to on a proper system, and I was wondering if it was a style choice. But I'm looking at the comments, and Breakbit is aware that the mixdown is unpolished. So I really can't critique this as much as I want to because it feels like everything I was going to critique it on, you're already aware of. But I just want to hear what this sounds like because this is my introduction to you. And based off everything you've said in chat, I know you know your shit when it comes to production and mixing down. So I want to hear a proper break.
Like a break 64-bit original.
Yeah, either original or like when this song meets your standards.
Yeah.
He's definitely got some more stuff, which is definitely more polished. I've been playing one song like my sets pretty frequently. But like fucking 16 years old, dude, that's mental. Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking.
I'm sorry, but this 16-year-old thing doesn't impress me anymore. There's too many of y'all.
Fucking big man RTX. All right. I'm still gonna give it a card. That was fucking.
I'm giving
That was
a card.
interesting
yeah,
as
that's
fuck.
fine, yeah.
It's like instead of playing Halo, y'all just play Ableton. It doesn't impress me anymore.
All
Yeah,
right.
right. Yeah.
All right. So we have one left. We have Hyper Invasion, and then we can play your track if you want. PhaseOne.
You can fucking roast me. Roast the shit out of me.
Have chat do the roasting too. Okay. They said we got Hyper Invasion. Drop was a whole lot. First one had so much going. Background noises were just getting lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, but the highs. This is a very loud track. I feel like the overall volume of this track needs to be brought down a bit. Like it's extremely like every layer of this track is extremely harsh on the ears, especially in high ends racing. I think you need to bring down the decibel level of this entire song by like 6 dB and tame those highs a lot. please. Again, it's like it's not a bad tune, but like when we've been listening to tracks for 3 hours straight, and then we get sent something like this, it's very loud, and then the highs are very highs. It's just like unimaginably brutal on my cerebral cortex. So that's why I seem a little bit more harsh, like especially at the end of streams.
Wasn't a fan of the snare, like the drop snare.
I really like the fills. Those electric guitar fills that you had were super.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That was super sick.
I like the riff. I think that there's a point where it's like there's like a riff going and there's another riff going at the same time. They try to be like, you know, but like they just feel a bit clashy. I don't know, like it's like too much going on. And like that middle section, like I feel like the guitars just drag on it for a bit too long as well.
There's
Yeah, I
definitely a lot going on in the high end. It
I
was
feel like
very
the
loud.
guitar section at the very end was totally unnecessary too. That "Where'd you go? I miss you so" little ass section at the end. I gotta go.
It goes from like heavy to like happy little chords. I'm like, what? That doesn't match. Doesn't match.
Nigga went from Hot Topic to fucking Abercrombie and Fitch real quick.
I think it's meant to be ironic, but like
Light at the end of the tunnel.
yeah.
The only lights I want to see are from the Christmas lights I used to hang myself in Minecraft.
Hell yeah. All right. Next up, we got PhaseOne, Bringer of Death.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Wait, within Heart's Wait?
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, so the
Gross.
drums are absolutely ass. The guitars suck. The fucking mix sound is just fucking shit. I think the fucking BPM switches were just gauche. Dude. Like
Pointless.
this song is pretentious. It's up its own ass and mediocrity. And I think you should change your name from PhaseOne to Phase One More Song Like This, and I'll fucking kill myself in Minecraft.
Phase none.
I mean, no,
Brilliant.
this song is awesome. What the fuck do you want me to say? You're Phase One, bro. Like,
You're him.
Mixdown's insane. I love the metal shit. Like, you're someone that does metal dubstep correctly, and there's very few of you. And like the acapella by itself is a really fun introduction to the Switch. This is an awesome tune. It's fun. It's you. It's something that I can see being played on the dance floor and going off, and something that I listen to in my car. Good job, Graham. Is that what you want? Is your fucking praise king satisfied, you Australian fuck? Do you want me to do a fucking shoey out of your ball sword or something? What do you want from us?
That, exactly that, yes.
Ball sweat shoey.
Speaking of Australians, there's Manly.
Hi, Manly.
Manly.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. It's been a few Aussies here today.
I think every Australian except for Hamish was in chat at some point.
Yeah. True. Nice.
We like
Well,
the
this-
Aussies out here.
This has been a fun stream, guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining
Great
us.
stream.
Of course, no,
So
absolutely.
many
We had
bangers
fun.
tonight.
Lots of
Yeah.
bangers, yeah. It's crazy how many crazy producers there are that have zero following. It's mental.
Yeah. So thank you guys for staying with us through another peer review stream. Graham, Phase One, thank you so much. Fucking love you, brother. Congratulations on announcing your new label, Sounds of Mayhem Records. There will you can leave the submission link in the chat if you guys want to give a chance to give them your music. And Graham, any final words?
No, just thank you guys for having me, man. It was a lot of fun, and I don't know, I love listening to music, so it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for being
Thanks.
a part of it.
Yeah.
Super sick to have you here. Thank
Shout
you
out.
guys, everybody that sent in a tune. You guys sent in bangers tonight.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't get through everything, but fucking shout out to everyone that donated. We only got to the donate sub line. Thank you guys. All right, we're going over to
Love you guys.
Space
Have a
Yacht,
good night.
who's also listening to music. Go tell them what's up.
Space Yacht have a thing.